Hi, welcome to my channel. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Don't forget to check the description to this video. I have links to some of my popular videos, a link to my Amazon account for a lot of things that you all ask about. Don't forget I have a bunch of playlists on the homepage of this channel. Thank you. I'm starving. I went to Walmart. I did not make a video of it because it was so much random stuff, like a lot of dog stuff and like women's personal intimate type stuff. So I'm like, you know what? Y'all don't need to see every kind of spray and deodorant and 5 dog treats and yeah. So anyway, so I did not make a video of it. But you'll see the stuff that I bought coming up here. So you see I just put a bunch of onions in here. We're going to make some eggs this morning. So this is how I do it at work whenever I bring vegetables. But I'm also going to throw some butter in there. Because I'm not going to add any pork. I do not know. Don't ask why I'm not eating it. It's not literally no specific reason. It's just, I just don't want it this morning. But so I am going to add some butter. Like I said, I do not know. Sometimes I don't know why I do the things I do. Alright, so we're going to put this little chunk of butter, about a tablespoon in there. We're going to get it all mixed up here real good. You hear Camel in the background. He's thirsty today. Alright, I'm going to put this in there, microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds. And I'll be right back. Okay, it's been 1.5 minutes. I'll show you how it looks. It's still wet down in the bottom of it. I usually kind of just slice through it. Get it all stirred up there. And this is the stage when I typically add the meat and the cheese. It's 8:20. Man, I know I shouldn't tell y'all everything, but I was at Walmart. I was like on the last 2 aisles that I had to go through. Well, I just had to get through the produce section. I had picked up everything but the produce things that I wanted. Dadgum, my stomach said, honey, you are not going to make it till you get home. So, I had to use the Walmart toilet. Blech. And you know, they got that toilet paper that's like, you know, that cowboy toilet paper. Hard as nails and don't take poop off nobody. Well, that's what I had to use, so that's what I did. But then, of course, you come home and you're like, you don't feel all good when you get home. You're like, yeah, I want to just do a repeat just to make sure everything's all on the up and up back there. So yeah, so that's how my morning is going. Alright, see you in 42 seconds. I'd set that again for 1 minute. And this is the stage when I add my salt. And at work I usually add this Creole seasoning, so I'm going to add some here too. Kind of gives it a tangy, tomatoey flavor with a kick, you know. So we got onions, butter, eggs, and cheese. And there we go. I'll show you to you in just a second. Okay. Now you know it's going to be too hot to taste right now. Woo! Don't adjust your TV. My phone is crooked. So you're watching me like this. What, Terry? What you doing? You're like, girl, what kind of nonsense you got going on? A whole lot. I got a whole lot of nonsense going on. I'm still traumatized. I used to use the Walmart bathroom. Hot. Not good. So that's my breakfast. I'll see you at lunch. Hey there, it's my lunchtime, and I am having my chuck roast with onions, rutabaga, peppers, Mushroom and carrots. That's gonna be my lunch today. So I'm about to throw down. Bye. I got some in the mail and I haven't ordered anything. I think this is from Teresa. I'm going to open it, Teresa. I had opened it and then I was like, wait a minute, I didn't order anything. I was like, oh yeah, Teresa was sending me something. Okay, make sure that, okay. Oh, I gotta get a little opener, hold on. I'm checking, I just didn't know if they put like a thing in there that says from so-and-so. A lot of times they do, and just so I can hang it up on my wall. And if there's one inside, I'll keep it. If not, I'll tear that label off or something. We got to put it on my wall of gratitude, my wall of thank yous. Ah, give thanks. Hey, and then a little gnome. I'm glad I didn't go back to get more stuff. I was really gonna go this morning and get more stuff for for the fall. This is perfect. This is, oh, that's a language I can't speak. Happy Thanksgiving. 2 pieces. Teresa, you don't have to send me anything. Thank you, though. Let's see. They're so cute. They're little gnomes. This one's got corn. This little gnome with corn. It's got a little ladybug on it. Oh my gosh. This one's got a little pumpkin. Oh my gosh. You know where I'm going to set it? Right over there. I know I'm blocking it. Hold on. Got to have them sitting side by side. How? They're so cute. Thank you, Teresa. Those are so fun. Now, hey, I know. Hang on. Let's go in here. Hold on. Look. I put it right here by my red hat lady. And I'll put it in right beside it. Yay! No, don't you even look at it, boy. Ah! And look, I got the blanket like you all told me to. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much. They're so fun. I love them. And like you said, it shows your personality. I love them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. So I told you all I bought this pork belly, which to me it looks just like bacon, only thicker. This skillet I used earlier today to sear a chuck roast. So it has the seasonings that's in it that was on the chuck roast. So I'm just going to let this absorb all those seasonings. And we're going to make us some pork belly and cabbage for supper. I think that sounds yum, yum, yum. Let's see how many I can get into here. Maybe one more. Let's see. Nope, it'll have to wait till the next batch. Alright, so I'm gonna fry this up. I want it crispy like my bacon, and I'm thinking it might be similar to hog jaw. I don't really know. So we're gonna try it, but as it heats up, I'll flip it around and I'll show you. Let's take a look. It might be too soon, but let's just flip them and see how they look. They smell good. I watched a couple of videos about pork bellies and air fryer, and I originally was thinking I was going to use the air fryer, but since I had this skillet dirtied up, I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just use a skillet and absorb all the seasonings on it. And then after we're done frying all this up, we're going to go on and add some, we're going to do some cabbage, some coleslaw. And we're going to do kind of like an Asian flavored, an Asian flavored pork belly and cabbage. So we'll see how that goes, but got to keep going. So I cut them up thinking that it would help get some of them in the center better. But I think it was not a good idea because then I have to flip a bunch of them instead of just the individual long slices. Had to switch to longer tongs because dadgum, this stuff is popping at me. So this time I'm going to keep them as long strips, so then that way it's easier to flip them. Ziggy, cancel timer. So anyway, I'm going to finish these and then we'll see what's left if I don't burn the house down. I had to go in and pull the gate across because the quality assurance really was wanting to get over here, and well, I don't want them over when things are popping. They don't need to be around when there's popping involved. So, alright, well, these definitely take a while to crisp up. I find that interesting. So, alright, I'll see you when they're all done. I think I now know why there were so many recipes for this stuff in an air fryer. So I've got my air fryer heating up and we're going to do some in the air fryer. So I've got it heated up here and I'm going to do this. I noticed that most of them spray the inside of their fryer with some oil of some sort. So I'm going to do that. And I have seasoned up my pork belly slices with some salt. With some like smoked salt. I put some smoked salt on it. I did a combination of hickory and cherry. So we'll check it in 10 minutes. Y'all, this air fryer. Let me show you. Can you tell how smoky it is over there? The smoke detector just went off and the dogs have scattered. There's a haze all in this room. You may not be able to see it, but it's kind of funny to me. But anyway, so yeah, let's see how it looks when it's been in the air fryer 10 minutes. That's pretty decent. I might do like 2 or 3 more minutes. And then we'll do this other portion. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and start with the cabbage. Hang on. Okay, minus the smoke, I can see why they use the air fryer. I like how these turned out. So I'll do the others, and then in the meantime, we'll get going with the rest of it. Give me a couple minutes. Going to reuse some of that grease right there. Yeah, got a little more than what I was planned on, but that's all right. I poured off out of there, and then added a little more. Go get my handle on here. I'm letting this heat back up. We're going to add in some of our tricolor coleslaw. Let me cut it open. Okay, we're just going to put it in and let it start frying up a little bit. Let it kind of wilt down in that grease and in the heat. And I'll check back with you. Actually, nope, I want to go grab some of the toasted sesame seed oil. Hang on, I love that stuff. So I'll put a little over it for some flavor. Alright, so I'm going to let that kind of cook up a little bit and wilt down. I also cut up some apple. I just thought that'd be kind of a fun flavor. I'm not sure if I should put it in now or after, I'll let it wilt a few minutes and then I'll put it in. Here's the difference. These are drier and this is more like deep fried. That's okay. I think I like this flavor better, the one that was in the skillet. Good to know. Future Terry pan fried it. The other is faster, but man, I like the flavor of this much better. It's more juicy. Ooh, it's wilting good now. I'm picking up that darkness from the seasonings and from that mildly burned pork belly. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the apple in. Not that I'm trying to cook the apple, I'm just going to take on the flavors. So let's see. What let's get some stuff in here. Let's add a little bit of Jihu stir fry. Let's just finish it off. We're going to add a little bit of the Walden Farms sesame ginger. It's kind of clumpy. And then the Thai all-purpose fish sauce. And then for a little kick, we're going to add some Thai sweet chili. Oh, there was something was clotting off the nozzle, but got opened in, didn't it? Ooh, Nelly. So now what I'm going to do is it's like on a, it's not quite medium, it's a little lower than medium, between low and medium. I'm just going to I'm going to cover it and just let it kind of simmer it for a little bit until the that other stuff is done. I think it's been 7 minutes, so it still has another 10-12 minutes left before the other one is done. And then we'll just sprinkle it all in there. So here's how it's going to go down. I think I need a bigger container. I'm not sure. Well, we'll just try it. We're gonna split it into 3 containers. I don't really know what the macros are for pork belly, but I'm quite sure 2 servings is probably not very, very good. It probably is more than 2 servings. So let me finish scooping this up and I'll be right back. So all of it is about 200 grams. So I am going to, Siri said 66 is a third. So, so wait a minute, if I put it on there and I zero it, then I need it to come off and be 66 grams lighter. All right, there's one. I'll zero it again. I have a sore on my hand, so I'm trying not to use my hand. That's why I'm like trying to be kind of fancy. Okay. And then the rest of it goes in here. And I'm just topping it with it, so that way it's easier. It's easier on my brain. Let's taste it. Get that stirred in. It's actually a little too hot for me to take a bite of, so I'm going to stir it in, and then I'm going to go ahead and wash Big Bertha, and then we'll taste it. So I'll be back when it cools off. All right, y'all. Listen, I'd never had pork belly before, but I've had pork. We got to be willing to try out new things. Don't be afraid to just grab a seasoning and try it. If something's in your budget and you're curious about it, try it. You know, we no longer have some of the things we used to have. And I'm not going to list all the things we used to have because that could take some of us down a very dark path. But we no longer eat those things. So if you find something that's in your calorie range, in your fat range, in your protein range, in your eating range, and you're curious about it, buy it. Worst thing that could happen is you burn it and you got to eat it anyway. Hey, that's good. So buy things. Try things. Try new seasonings. Try new meats. Try new vegetables. Just try stuff. You won't know unless you try. Okay, bye.